If you faced the Marbled Gohma, you'd know about their explosive spicy meatballs. I fused them together to make a Gloom rock chain against the Gloom hands. Who do you think will win? Don't worry if you've already faced the Marbled Gohma in the Fire Temple, as you can find it again in the depths, which is guarding a chest. Like all the other baddies in the game, he, or is it she, will respawn after a blood moon, minus the chest. Here's the location of it, which is near the US Nod light route, if that's even how you say it. If you don't know, the first phase of the Gohma spits out 3 smaller rocks and the second creates a ring around you of bigger ones. You can fuse your weapons to either one of these, but be sure to switch weapons, otherwise you literally have a ticking time bomb on your sword. I'd recommend fusing the bigger ones to as many weapons as possible, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. I'd also suggest to use the second phase to chain a bunch of the meatballs together to make your very own weapon, which you can recall 3 Zonite per ball. This one cost me 12. Whether you choose to beat him or not, reap the rewards in the chest and make your way to Terrytown to our cute little Goron friend, Pelison. For the cost of 20 rupees, Pelison will separate the Gloom rock or anything else that you might want to retain and leave for your collection. I thought I'd fuse a Muddle Bud for double the impact. I also thought I'd fuse a Puff Shroom to create the Magician's Puff of Smoke for those that weren't affected by the blast. And what else says I love you more than a ring garland? Send love this Valentine's Day to your favourite baddie. Oh, and in case you're wondering, here's the size difference between Phase 1 and Phase 2, and for the same cost. I know which one I'll be choosing. I travelled to the Takiyaban shrine to test this out against this set of Gloom hands. I dropped a number of sets of these meatballs for the cost of 12 Zonite each. It seemed to work, slowly chipping away at the hands, but they seemed to regenerate ever so quickly. And in reality, the Gloom hands tend to chase you at other places around the map. In this location, the Gloom approaching you would stop you from auto building. Your best bet with this technique is to add throwing some ice fruit, followed by the good old bombs while they're frozen. Whilst it is possible to get the hands to a point of finishing them with this Gloom rock chain and progress to Phantom Ganon, I question the cost. I'd rather use this with some Bokoblin gangs or monster forces. Hit the like if you haven't already, and here's a video for a kinder use of the ring garland.